So these are my cats, Benson and Nacho. Benson here, he would wake me up, my wife, my kids every morning because he wanted to get fed. So I wanted to come up with some kind of solution to automatically feed him every morning. They might ask, why didn't you just give him a big bowl of food the night before so it didn't bug you in the morning? Well, we've tried that before. We used to just sort of free feed our cats, and Benson will eat like there's no tomorrow. He will just eat and eat and eat, and he will get fat. And of course, that's, not the greatest for cats. So we only give our cats a certain amount of food during each meal. So, anyways, I had to figure out how do I get Benson his meal in the morning without waking us up. So I decided to make an automatic cat feeder. Before I ended up making one, I did look to see, hey, can I buy something like this? But I really couldn't find one that had the features I want. I wanted something that I could control from like a mobile app. And there were some like those, but they were really expensive, like over $100. Also, I was noticing a lot of the cat feeders on Amazon, people in the reviews said that their cat was able to break into where the food was. Definitely Benson will be able to do that. He is able to open doors. He is able to open cabinets. He is a very mischievous cat. So I really needed to find something that would be Benson proof and have the features I wanted. So I decided to make my own. So I did a little research and I found people that have made these before. Rather than try to create something totally from scratch, I figured somebody had probably already done this. So I just kind of looked around, did some Googling, and yeah, I found this cat feeder right here. Somebody had made out of a cereal dispenser and some electronics. So I decided to go with this plan. I had to make it a little bit more, I knew I'd have to make it a little bit more secure so that Benson can get into it, which I'll talk about a little bit later. So I basically followed this person, Rob Peck, his instructions on his website, and made this little part here that would go into the cereal dispenser and turn it. And I also made this mount that the cereal dispenser got attached to, and the part that actually rotated the dispenser so that something would come out of it. That was held in here too. That was called a rotor. I also did some testing on the actual rotor, and I went to see how would I control that with a computer. So this video shows a little bit of my testing of that. The computer that I use to control it is this small computer called a Raspberry Pi. They are pretty inexpensive. You should check them out sometime, raspberrypi.org. Then I attached everything to the board so I didn't have to hold the rotor with my hands, as you saw in the last little clip. And I did some more testing. Then I actually put some cat food in it and made sure that it dispensed the right amount. So, like I said earlier, I had to make this thing Benson proof because if I just left it exposed like that, he'd just flip the lid and start munching away. So I actually made a box for this. So this was, there's some pictures from me doing that. Yeah, my garage ended up becoming uh, basically a wood shop during all this.
So how I control the cat feeder is with this app called Home Assistant, and basically I can just program this app to control anything I want. Okay, so I have it controlling the cat feeder. I hit this button if I want to feed the cat right away. Down here I can set what time it should just automatically dispense food at breakfast and dinner time. You got to use military time. That's why it's 1800 there. And if I fed the cat early or something, I can do this option to skip the next meal so it doesn't like feed them twice in a row. So that's what I use to control it.
And so here's the final product. Let's take a look and see it in action.